And with that short break, we're back to live coverage of the Baden Masters World Curling Tour coverage of the first European leg of the tour. Only 5 minutes delay. Sorry about that. But Van Dorp from the Netherlands against Team Ulsrud. Carlo Glasberg, Lawrence Hoekeman, Walter Gosgens, and Jaap Van Dorp. Averdad Pedersen, Christopher Saw, Torger Nergaard, and of course Thomas Ulsrud from Norway. Still playing. Nice to see. This should be a good match. Both these teams, Dutch, have gained a lot of experience in the last few years. Always improving on the tour. And well, ice temperature consistent. It's cooled down a bit here today. It was well over 30 degrees yesterday. It's been a hot, scorching summer here in Switzerland. But we're nice and cool here in the Baden Regio Curling Club. The game is underway. And this is the third draw. And it's Friday, 1 o'clock in Switzerland. We welcome all those viewers that are on CBC Sport Canada for the first time this year. World Curling Tour is also streaming to CBC Sport, so welcome Canadian fans. You'll see a lot of interesting teams. We will have a number of Canadian events we'll cover also, so you have lots of Canadian content, but you'll probably get to learn a lot more international teams also, which is probably a nice. Let's see how the curling game is developing around the world. My name is Armin Harder, and I'll guide you through this game. As you see, Hubbard throwing his second rock, throwing up a corner guard, 5-rock rule. I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but we saw a good example of that if you watched the last game, how the 5-rock rule can be advantageous for a team that's down. The Russians had a good chance to get back into that game. And both these teams regulars at the Baden Masters. Dutch team coached by Sherry Leibrand. And these young lads from the Netherlands have progressed quite a bit over the last few seasons. And Ulsrud in original formation. So 20 teams playing 5 groups of 4. 33,000 Swiss francs on the line. 11,000 Swiss francs to the winner. I think that's around 14,000, 15,000 to the winner. Some great teams here this week. 5 of the top 15. Edin Ulsrud Moet, who lost his first game. De Cruz and Volstad from Norway, all top for 15 ranked teams. And a lot of new faces also. Young teams.
Håvard hadde der og satt den litt tilbake. Da ble den stående og stange litt. Samme is, da.
Norwegians have the hammer, playing Red Rocks.
Yep, kom vi gå. Hard! Hard! Hard, 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 hard!
Christopher Swaab putting his last rock in this end, trying to get around that guard. Looks like they're going to split it, open it up. Leaves the center guard out front. And Dutch will try and take advantage of that center guard, getting behind it. Walter Goskens.
2-4. Lijn is goed. 2-4. Alleen lengte. Oké, Carlo als je kan. Oké, yep. Yep. Buiten 12 minimaal. Buiten 12. Buiten 12. Oké. Ja, dan is hij open.
Sorry, that wasn't Walter. That was Jaap playing third rocks.
Dan daar kommer alltid til å plage oss, da. Du kan prøve den. Vanlig. Ruller langt. Japp. Hardt. Hardt. Hardt, hva? Wow, wow. Japp, 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 japp. Ai. Normaal hier buiten? Ja. Noos is voor normaal? Denk ietsje minder. Noos is oké, hè? Okay.
Just rubs the guard, pushes it in behind the center. Worked out for him. So it looks like we got Walter Goskens playing skip rocks. Dutch mixing it up a little bit there. As we see Torgen Ergaard playing his first rock, or his last rock. Takes out the center guard, and the Dutch are sitting shot rock. Norwegians have the hammer here in the first end. Some of the other teams on, we got Lautenbach playing from Switzerland against Wunderer from Austria. Kempler, Switzerland against Skibots from Switzerland. Wallstadt, Norway against Mercier from France. Another young team here. Mercier from France. We'll see them tonight at 18:30 local European time, Central European time. We will feature that game against De Cruz. So another new team for most Canadian viewers.
Din køl.
So Ulsrud's got an opportunity to double those two yellow Dutch rocks out. Just needs to nose hit. He gets both of them. Not bad for the first shot of the season. The old man, Thomas Ulsrud, got to be the oldest one left playing on the tour. Certainly Europeans, but probably fitter than most. And that's Walter Grosgen trying to draw around the corner guard. But this is going to slow down. Just hangs on at the back of the rings. Ulsrud should be able to see a piece of that yellow rock. It'll probably come down, just clear it out. We just got it past the guard. Harvard sweeps it out. And with that, we've got a blank end. After one end to play here in the first end. Live coverage from the Baden Masters. Baden, Switzerland. It's about 25 kilometers west of Zurich. 25 minutes from the international airport. Perfect location. Easily accessible. A lot of elite teams playing here in the summer. The site has been in since the beginning of June. And here we see the score, 0-0 after one end of play. The Dutch had something going there. A couple of little mistakes, and the result is a blank end. All the results of this event and others going on. The goal line icebreaker at the Granite in Winnipeg will probably start sometime today. That's going on in Winnipeg. All the results there on worldcurl.com.
Yep, door naar de center, jongens. Helemaal door. Yep. Hard. Yep. Door.
So both these teams played this morning already. Early in the morning at 8 o'clock. Both having won their games. Ulsrud beat Lautenbach 6-2 in their first matchup. And Van Dorp They defeated Mark Pfister 7-5 in their opening game this morning. So they play 4 games within their group, 5 teams. Top complete ranking after the round robin, and then the top 8 teams will advance to the quarterfinals. Any tie breaks will be determined by draw shot. So the draw shot's very important for ranking. So that rock is wide open.
Gewoon 10.
Lawrence Hoke on. Trying to get a little hit and roll, get a little action off that red one, rolling behind the center guard. This looks like it's hanging outside though a bit. Gets it on the nose. Up the rocks here, up the weight. They'll run fairly straight. Draw go Carl about 4 feet. We're running 25 seconds in the last draw. Hog the stop. Good, nice keen ice. Of course, the rotation will determine how much curl you get. So you watch Christopher Saw. It's a bit of a roll.
House. Yep. Yep. Oké, te laat. Oké. Ik vind sowieso niet zoveel met curlen. Nee. Ik denk oké, ik kan nog voor de dubbel gaan, maar ja, ik zal gewoon 10. Rent, ja, snart ned, hard! Hard, Norgit! Harre! Hard! Aldri av! Hard, hard, hard! Hard, 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 hard! Wat tok
And that just rolled a little too much. It's opened on the other side, came right across. Chance to double those two out. Red Rocks being the Norwegians, having the hammer.
Yep, yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Jams comes a little bit. Yellow seems to be shot.
Klar, rulle 2-stein dit!
Ulsrud ranked 14th on the world team ranking right now, World Curling Tour ranking. Van Dorp 32nd. So Ulsrud certainly heavy favorites in this game.
Rent! Yep, yep, hard!
But we've seen an upset already.
Hard!
Last draw, Mowat losing
Hard!
to a very young German, unranked German team.
Neem maar uit meer! Okay.
Early seasons. Some of these teams, particularly the Swiss, have been training all summer in this club. And some of these other teams will have ice for the first time. I understand the Dutch have had ice for a while, but having some humidity problems in their building, which is no surprise this summer here in Europe. It's been a scorcher. I think teams are doing a lot. Swiss teams are doing a lot of practicing this summer, but I think most of that, part of that was to keep cool. And the curling club and cool down a bit. Norwegian sitting with one. Ignoring that corner guard and Torger throwing it up to the outside of the rings.
T-line eller dypere? 13,5, ser fint ut på klokka det.
That's got to slow down.
Bra det. 13,5.
Comes the rest of the back of the rings.
Oké, 10. Blijf erbij bij deze. Wow. Wow. Komt-ie. Kling. Oh. Oké.
Again, no roll, nose hit.
Ja, is fint. Vi gjør det sånn. Panterkamp er det beste, ass. Der er vant, da. Prøve en boardstar, da. Rulle en halv stein, kanskje? Half and half, så vi ikke ruller helt bak heller, for da kan... Eller, bedre å rulle helt bak enn å kjappe nesten, for da må man jo kant til kant, rulle en halv stein. Det blir så å se. Prøver å spille boards, da.
Ja. Ja. Ja, wow.
Wow!
La med.
Wow!
Ok, bra.
Nei, kan du forstå? Grei farte. Så lenge det er ok.
Trodde egentlig han skulle køle mer.
Ok, kom du på. Føler jeg var litt setteren på litt.
Ja, men det så ganske klint ut.
Ulsrud happy with that separation. Roll opportunity here for the Dutch. Get in the inside, either roll behind the guard or roll all the way across and get in front of that red one.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gets the double.
Ball out.
Good shot. And shaping up to be another blank end here after 2 ends of play. Thomas Ulsrud will try and hit that yellow one, roll out without jamming on his own.
Det er ikke
Just be careful he doesn't come off his own off the back and roll back in again.
Det var bitte litt lenger inn, da. Men det må gå ut fra at det ikke floater her, da. Sett den trust it.
Torgren Ergaard holding the broom. Last rock here in the second end, looking for the blank.
Ja.
Hardt, da.
Ja.
Hardt!
Oh.
Oh, and he noses it. So a score of 1 for the Norwegians. Force here
Aldri i nærheten.
after 2 ends of play. It's now 1-0.
Jeg griper også rollen, og
And
dacht dat
the
die
Dutch
Jansen
will
ging
get the hammer in the third end. We're coming to you live from Baden, Switzerland, with the Baden Masters
Dus ja, gewoon even scherp op de lijn.
World Curling Tour coverage beginning. A long curling season, 2018-2019. We'll have plenty of coverage throughout the season. We'll be coming to you on internationally on our YouTube channel, Canada on CBC Sports, and of course
Gjerne gå litt til.
a number of different countries on TV,
Synes den er litt kul der,
select
da.
games.
Bra, Håvard.
Very interesting year, lots of new teams to new combinations. See how they pan out. First rock here of the third. Carlo Glasbergen.
Geld niet.
Die lijn back voor.
Geld niet. Echt helemaal wijd open. Hij komt hier.
Gooi hem back voor.
Ja.
That was threw that pretty wide, nowhere near that center guard. Hangs onto the back of the rings.
Ren.
Covered by Pedersen.
Ren. Wow. Nære. Japp. Wow. Ligger bra. Bra, Håvard. Det var helt sjukt. Jeg lå ute i periferien. Jeg tenkte bare den må stoppe. Nei, jeg gjorde den ikke. Ja.
Let's see if we can throw this a little bit better and get a little more. Get closer to that guard. Get in behind it.
Oké, is ook wijd. Wauw. Wauw. Oké, deze gaat wel. Je mag.
This is looking a little bit better. Starting to move.
Buiten af.
Hard. Helemaal er. Yep. Hard.
Just comes up a bit short. It's shot rock, but it's not fully covered. He did a touch more weight. He took off too much. He was a little heavy with his first, and took off too much here. And you can see half of that.
Vant. Nok til å drepe den med halvtreff, da. Rent. Wow. Nære. Japp. hold der. Hardt! Bra, bra. Bra spill, også.
Nicely done. Nice close to the guard. Managed to keep the shooter in play. Lots of experience on this Norwegian team.
Huh? Oh. Okay. 9. Whoa. Good ball. Whoa. Okay. Close. Yep. Yep. Ah, oh, oh. Okay. Even 2. Alright. Ja. We liggen erin. Goeie
Both
combinatie.
Norwegian teams are. The other team is Stefan Wallstad.
Go over
They're
there,
playing
stop.
on the sheet next to him. They're only 10 points. They're 10 points ahead
Vi
of
går over nesa, linjen fra.
Ulsrud in the ranking. So that'll be quite a national
Vanlig.
challenge there. Both those teams obviously vying to go to the Worlds and placings at the top World Curling Tour events and the slams.
Hardt! Pulsrommeren! Hardt! Harre! Aldri av! Wow, 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 wow. Den holdt rett.
That rolls too far.
Bra. Bra satt. Det er jaggu meg. Ja, det køller litt. Ja. Tror du køler jevnt og fint her? Vant! Og sånt. Rent. Ja. Rent. Wow, 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 wow. Sva, prøv litt. Hardt. Hardt. Hardt, 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 hardt. Bra.
Neither team really able to get anything going here.
Ja, oké.
Tien.
We gaan gewoon naar buiten dan.
Few months off the
Come on,
ice,
roll right
still a
there.
little rusty. Precision
maybe-
not quite there.
Ja.
Makes this event quite interesting.
10.
Gaat
See
10 toch?
mistakes that you usually don't
Yeah.
see throughout the middle of the season or the end of the season from some of these teams. Makes for some interesting results.
Close. Yep. Yep. Clean. Oh, geen goal.
Just missed the double.
Vanlig.
Der har han køla voldsomt av treeren da.
Ja. Det går andre vei. Jeg gikk jo andre veien her.
Jeg tror det er vanskelig å si ut fra det jeg har sett.
Velge selv.
Ja.
Out. Hvilken fart kommer du med?
Vanlig.
Vanlig. Japp, japp! Herfra! Wow, wow, wow. Borte. Ook gewoon 10, deze recht. Carlo, go! Hard! Het veegt, boys. 10-4. Hij zit haartje binnen.
Oké. Ah, goed steeds, boys. Ja, goed komen.
Innan køller mer. Du køller opp fint her.
Well, Thomas with a hammer here, opting to go a little offensive. Looks like he's going to try and draw around that center guard. Ignore those two Dutch counters. Well buried here. Good opportunity to make his deuce. Needs to be in a perfect spot though. So a bit of a gamble here in the third. Still early.
Gjerne kølle litt hvis du kan. Bra bytte! Bytte hvis dere kan! Bare her. Her. Bare her. Sva! Sva, gå! Hard Sva! Hard Sva! Hard Sva! Hard Sva!
Well past the guard. Well, it's not going to be covered. That's why they're trying to sweep it down to the back. It seems to have left it exposed. Had to sweep that pretty early. Didn't give it a chance to curl. Oh, he finally got a roll. Timing for Thomas Ulsrud, not quite optimal. He can come down and tap that just a bit, make sure he scores his one. Or he's looking to steal. Obviously, the Dutch have the hammer, so.
Lock it on.
This needs to be right up to the face of that yellow one.
Gir det bitte litt mer da, men samtidig så gjør det ikke være lange banesteller da. Du ser hvor 8 fot vi inne i 8 fot der, så vi toer i hvert fall da.
Big shot here for Ulsrud. This needs to be perfect. Looking at possible 4.
Gjerne vente litt over.
Linja bra. Bedre linje her nå.
Wow!
Håvard, vær med Håvard. Ja på linje. Hard på linje, hold linje. Hard for å holde linje. Hold linje.
It's looking pretty good. Ooh, gets a little bit too much of a bounce. Needed to sweep it for line.
Mye mer sving nå.
Ja, ik kan het wel hierin gooien, maar...
Gooi hem weg.
Ja.
I gotta try the run back. He makes this cleanly. Score 3. If he gets it wrong, he could give up 2. So he needs to drive it straight back. Doesn't want to get on to the outside of it too much. Last stroke here in the third for a possible 3. And working it hard. Oh, he misses it. So steal a 1 for Ulsrud. Here in the second. In the third end, sorry. And that will take it to 2-0 for Ulsrud after 3 ends of play.
Men da, det er sjukt, altså. Han er en god hals der ute, og tørner tilbake på alt der. Ja, det er helt sjukt. Jeg er bare sjokka over hvor dårlig han Nederlanderen slider. Han fireren. Han spiller firer. Det er det ene du ikke skal, da. Ute og tørner den tilbake, da. Ute og holde seg og brekker den tilbake.
Jeg er åpen for å dra inn igjen nå.
Linja er fin. Henger litt om noe, men det er greit å få den her inn, hvis ikke så blir det corner, da. 14-3. Bra.
Kom maar. Lijnstruk. Alleen verlengd, jongen. Scheelt niet heel veel. Hou. Hou.
Twee.
Yep, helemaal er. Kijk, goed bezig.
So corner guard from the Dutch. Ulsrud will throw up another one in the center.
Samme linje, gjerne litt videre, gjerne vente litt. Gjerne helt ned på 3. Linje er der nå. Kører over nå. Kører over. Jepp. Jeg plukket som rakkeren. Jeg plukket ganske fint, da.
The guard not quite covering the rock in the center, so an opportunity to hit and roll for the Dutch. Lots of room to roll to. Can hit behind, roll behind the red or the yellow.
Whoa. Whoa.
And this doesn't look like a roll to the inside. Just overthrowing that a bit, not allowing it to curl. Let's see what Christopher Sva can do with this one.
Nee, het is gewoon een stuk rechter. Ik kan nu nog maar half steen of zo.
Must be close. And he does. Gets a nice roll. It's a bit of a gap there, a little hole.
Ik zeg run en rol voor een corner. Ja.
Ja, je kan er tussendoor, maar ik denk dat
Rol
dit
voor,
beter is.
ja, rol voor een
Ik ga
corner.
rol gewoon. Siepe,
The
achterhoofd.
Dutch have the hammer, so probably a good idea to remove that center guard too. Keep the middle open.
Oh, firm, denk ik. Oh.
The sweeper's backing off on this one too.
Hey.
The Dutch look like they're overthrowing the rocks a little bit. Not quite getting the action that they'd like.
Yep. Hard doe je. Rent, rent, bra, bra. Jo, jeg så det, ja. Helt enig med det. Oké. Ja, ik zou nog corner gooien. Ja. Nog 1 corner. Hey. Het is end 4, dus komt het gewoon. Ja. Twee. Hij is goed. Kan nog niet. 2-3. Kan weinig. 2-3. 3. Ziet er ook hard uit. 3. Hij is 3. Hij is 3. Oké. Ik kan het wat er onder zand? Ja, ik denk. Dit is whoa!
So right now with the 2-point lead here, the Dutch not really getting their rocks in good positioning. Allowing Ulsrud to play a fairly simple, straightforward game, keeping it clean, protect his 2-point lead.
Nog 1 corner. Wat is de lengte hier? Oké. Dus 4-0-5 voor mij, zeg maar.
Looks like the Dutch will try another corner guard. Yeah, Van Dorp.
2-3. Kill niet, hè. Carlo. Carlo. 2-3. 2-3. Oké, is goed. Oké, goed bezig.
Det er ikke noe gimmer for meg da. Jeg var ikke midt på, fikk ikke koste midt på trynet på forrige forsøk da. Ja.
Rent. Yep. Hard. Hard. Wow, wow.
Og en av grunnene til at jeg synes garn.
Ja, oké.
Ga normaal. Ja. Whoa. Whoa. Close, yep. 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 Rol hem, rol hem, rol. Oké.
Ja, dat is een big goal. Dat was wel iets hard.
Neem hem sap på.
So tonight at 18:30, we'll have another game with De Cruz versus Mercier. And we'll have 3 more games tomorrow, 2 round-robin games, and the quarterfinals in the evening. And then semi-final and final on Sunday.
Rent! Rent! Rent!
Wow. Wow. Oké, we gooien nu 10. Jo. Interrol.
In the last couple of years, these teams have faced each other 4 times.
Close. Close. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Ulsrud winning each time.
Whoa. Oh! Oh, oh shit! Ja. Hæ?
Du må spille på chatten.
Ja. Hvor mye har du på innsida der, da?
Hæ?
Ja, mye innsida, altså, gitt. Nei. Må passe på at vi har ikke lov å treffe den svarte streken, ikke sant? Ja, kontakt før du treffer den svarte streken. Spill en elver der, er vanlig opp. Jeg tror du er ganske rett der ute, altså.
So nobody's played out here before. That's quite far out. Always a bit of a guessing game. How it's going to run. Should be fairly consistent. Give him ice straight on the rock though. So throw it up a little bit maybe. Try getting the inside roll.
Ja.
Force the Dutch to
Yeah.
score one.
Hard on. Hard on. Hard on. Whoa.
And he sticks it. Doesn't get much of a roll behind the guard, but he does catch a piece of the house.
Må du være linjedommer, Torger?
The Dutch will try and blank this with their last rock.
Kom, ja, tuurlijk. Gewoon een piel. Gewoon weg.
Last rock here in the 4th end.
Whoa. Whoa. Pain. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's trying to blank it.
Whoa.
He got it outside. Touches the line. So with that, another steal. Just flared that. Touched the line, had to be removed from play, and with that, Ulsrud will have another steal, and it's 3-0 after 4 ends of play here at the Baden Masters in Baden, Switzerland.
Achteraf. Gewoon doorgaan.
Dat er wel gewoon wel.
Ja, dat zeg ik. Dat is niks aan de hand.
Ja, ik zeg gewoon ja, wel weer een beetje stevig in het spel.
And we're into the 5th end. The Dutch will have to be a little more aggressive here, use those guards, and get into better positioning here if they want to get back into this game. Right now it's a fairly simple task for Ulsrud team. No. Don't want your lead to be back behind the tee line either with that shot. Not a good spot for Havert. Let's see if the Dutch can put a little more together here in the last 4 ends.
Twee. Hij is goed. Kijken of die pult. Anders glijdt hij lang door. Twee. Ja, twee.
Lengte. Lijn is normaal. Kult iets.
Twee.
Aan hem 3 als je kan.
Nu helemaal door. Twee.
World Curling Tour coverage of the Baden Masters live from Switzerland. We welcome all our Canadian viewers on CBC Sports web streaming platform. Really happy to have CBC on board with us.
14,5. Ja, var det.
And again, the lead goes behind the tee line.
Ja, hij valt veel
Hij is
mee.
goed.
2-3.
Veel minder. Wel, ja, gaat nu ook curlen, yep. Hetzelfde hoogte, jongens. Eén lengte. Hou hem hoog. Hey, Wouter.
Wat willen we?
Yep. Ah, oké. Te laat.
Ja.
Is oké.
Het is hou hem hoog. Hey, Tusen! Jij had de haar omtrent! Zijn bezem staat zonder 3. Oké. Corner is corner. Gjerne vente litt på linja om vi kan.
Linja, farta, ok.
Plass, hold der! Plass! Jeg torger inn hvis du må gå. Opp! Torger inn. Wow, wow, wow. Stopp en guard. Helt åpen. Wow, 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 Torger, wow. Det flyter på her. Flyter på her. Nei, geef meteen niet rol.
Plutselig var det glatt.
Skal nog een keer diep.
Linja er bra på alle.
Ja?
Det blir glattere, så.
Gewoon hek.
Kan hij met hek, denk je? Oké, dat moet kunnen.
Ja, makkelijk.
Als je hem nose, is het oké.
They got some going here. They've got a couple of guards and a couple of Norwegian rocks behind the tee line. They get one in front here.
Whoa.
Sissy hek.
Tap that one in the 4 foot back a bit.
Sissy.
Wow. Wow.
Sissy hek.
Yep.
Sissy hek. Oh. Sissy hek.
Oh. Out.
Ik?
Yep.
Just tap it back a bit.
Geeft hij naar buiten, ja.
Oké.
It's looking like something is forming here.
Ja, het goede uitkomst, goede kant. Nu kan hij alleen maar naar buiten rollen.
Makes the shot a little more difficult for the Norwegians. They've had pretty easy shots up to now. You want to force the opponent into making mistakes by giving them tougher shots. So far, it's been a free ride for Ulsrud and his team. Christopher Saw.
Yep, yep, yep. Search this one, dig it. Yep, hard on that. Hard.
And he's on the guard. It's a little fortunate there. He ends up taking out both guards.
Fucking bra, bästa. Guffen har slagsland derfra, så det er tynt fra å få den helt ut, liksom. Nei. Og så plutselig, nå er det hva som er på andre siden av senterlinjen igjen, da. Den liksom tar litt køl, da. Det er helt fint.
A bit of a break there for Swa.
Zo hard, niet? Hij is eruit. 3. 2-3.
Oké, alleen lengte.
2.
Go veel. En over en af.
1.
Hard.
You need to get this over the hog line.
Hard terug.
Oh, it's starting to come down here now. That's a hog rock. Not a good shot.
Wat had je dan? Tank Lint! Ik weet niet. Ja, maar dat zou gewoon roem moeten zijn. Dat gooi jij de hele tijd. Goos, luister naar wat ik zeg. Altijd in een hal! Altijd in een hal, Gordijn!
Torger Nergard. Trying to remove that Dutch counter.
Jap, 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 jap.
Spills a few of his own, but that's not a problem. 3-0 lead for the Norwegians. I'm just as happy to see those rocks behind the tee line disappear. rock remaining in the house. The Dutch don't have a lot to work with.
Ja, hij zag er niet heel natuurlijk uit. Tenminste, ik dacht ook misschien niet meer uit.
Oké, je hebt dan.
Goed T-line, jongens.
Yep. T-line, kult weinig. Geen bounce, kult niet. Kult niet. Geen bounce. Kan je eromheen? Je hebt blauw, je hebt blauw. Hoort, low, hoort. Carlo door, Carlo, go. Hoort.
Well, missed the freeze attempt. Ended up drawing behind.
Fem, bare da. Bli liggende.
Blir liggende.
Ja, da kan vi drikke opp pillene.
Eller vanlig eller noe sånt da.
Vanlig. Okay. Yep. Hardt. Rent. Ligger bra. Bra. Ja. Bra.
Veldlengte, ja. Houden. Minder. Gaf er iets mee, maar ga maar. Make sure. Hij is zacht, denk ik.
Oké, deze kult wel. Je hebt lijn ook.
Hard, jongens.
Yep. Je hebt lijn. Yep. Laat hem bijten. Yep.
This is
Minimaal.
coming up
Zo ver mogelijk.
short
Bijten
also.
acht. Hard. Go. Bijten achter een shot. Hard.
It's not even shot.
Sorry, jongens. Ik keek er gewoon veel te zacht. Ik kon er niks doen.
So the Dutch just
Ja. Maar
struggling a little bit here.
niet deze vlak na het huis al
Not
los.
playing very well.
Als ik hem gewoon had gedaan, dan was hij echt 4-4 geweest.
Like we said, early season games are tough.
Ja, daar.
And the cobwebs and the rust still need to be knocked out.
Pil der. Alt tynnere enn halv er jo safe.
So Thomas Ulsrud will just
Ja, det liker ikke hjemme her. Nei, prøv å
try
få
and
den
remove
bak
this
der, ja, den
yellow
bak der.
rock. Knock it out of play.
Du fikk litt grann gull herfra. Sett den, ja.
Wow.
Vekk over.
Ja. Wow.
Wow. Yep.
Ja.
Yep.
Ja.
Nee, gewoon freezen. Ik denk dat je nog steeds hier kan gooien nu.
Ik denk de shots zijn. Oké, dus 3-8, 3-9. Ja, back voor.
Nee, is goed. Iets krap.
Yep. Oké, alleen lengte. Goed, yep. Hardline.
Yep, hard,
Hard, boys,
hammer,
perfect.
hammer, je moet hard. Yep, Carlo.
No, that won't be good enough.
Ah, mooi steen.
It needed to be frozen completely to the face. Ulsrud should be able to clear this out fairly easily.
Vanlig. Sitte igjen der. Skal kølle over ganske grovt da, det gjør ikke jeg på. Ja, men i hvert fall. Ja. Jeg slår nå, så ruller litt, ruller helt vekk. Vanlig tenk.
Ja! Ja! Hard! Hard, 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 hard! Hard, hard, hard! Hard, hard, hard! Oh, oh, oh.
So with that, the Norwegians sitting 3, and the Dutch will be forced to draw.
Zelfde haartje eraf als je kreeg, toch? Gewoon vol 4.
We're here in the 5th end with the last rock.
Okay.
Scores 3-0 for Norway. Norwegians 3 in the house, and Walter Goskins needs to outdraw them to make sure he gets his 1 point and stay in the game.
Deze blijft iets rechter. Alleen lengte.
Make sure, back force, oké.
Helemaal door, jongens. King. Oké, top. Angelo.
Goed bezig, lekker.
Oké, lekker bezig.
Ja, top.
After 5 ends of play, it's 3-1 for
Ulsrud.
Ulsrud. Ulsrud gets the hammer back here in the 6th.
Ja.
And the Dutch have their work cut out for them if they want to get back into this game. We're covering you live from Baden, Switzerland. World Curling Tour coverage of the Baden Masters.
Ja, dat is gewoon goed. Fin linje. Full 8. Strøken linje. Plass som noe, faktisk. Farten er det viktigste. Linja kommer seg. Meker som du kan. Og ikke for dypt, ikke for dypt, ikke for dypt. Kant til kant holder. Bra. Ja, gewoon 1.
Wow, heel wijd. Af. Wouter. Heel wijd.
1, 2.
Oké, Jip. Jip, ietsje.
And they put up a second guard, the Dutch.
Ja, is Baden nu naar buiten.
Precies van daar,
Oké.
laat ons op running.
Ja, det er greit å slå den den veien. Ha den sida åpen.
Oké. Ja, zodat je gewoon iets naar buiten slijden. Ja, dat is wat die zegt, ja. Maar goede lengte, hoor. Guard is je guard.
Foreløpig plass. Mekøls, Torger.
Det er lange.
Mekøls.
Ja, vi er litt lange.
Mekøls. Mekøls. Bare gå, bare gå, bare gå, bare gå. Få den dypt nå. Få den dypt.
Mooie kans voor ons. Gewoon de outer. Ja. Donker
A little bit long.
Filet weg voor. Ja, top 4. Als je hem nog in kan slashen, oké.
So one more rock for the Dutch, and then the
Yo.
Norwegians will be able to start clearing some of those guards off. Try to go into the house here with this one.
Oké, lijn is groot. Alleen lengte. Roos. Yep. 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 Hard lijn. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep, 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 yep. Oké. Oké. Ja.
Bare ta den med midten clean.
Ja, jeg tror du tar den cleant, jeg. Prøv å ta den cleant bare, Sva.
Ja. Du jammer nesten uansett.
Mixed doubles
Ja,
tour
men
also
hvorfor
gets
stryker
underway
den og tar den, da?
Nei.
Ta en
this
clean.
weekend on Sunday
Du kan jo kjappdoble òg.
Nei.
in New Zealand at the Audi Quattro Winter Games, New Zealand. The first mixed doubles event of the season. And you'll find all the results of that on
Torgeir, hvis vi bare tar den, så kan jo han i teorien gjøre den.
worldcurl.com. It gets underway Sunday and finishes up on Thursday with the semifinals and finals. Canada, Finland, Scotland, Austria 1, New Zealand 1, Austria 3, New Zealand 3, Norway, USA, Japan, Italy, Australia,
Yep.
and New Zealand. Sorry, Australia, not Austria. Australia, 3 teams.
Rent.
Should be
Ja, holder den
Quite
ganske bra
fun.
på taken, altså.
and a very good event.
Det eneste jeg tenkte på, Torgeir, prøve å få tilgang, score her, det ser ganske fint ut egentlig.
Ja, minimaal 1500 kan ook makkelijk.
Jennifer Jones and Brent Lang will be there from Canada.
Hij is groot. Hij is nog iets wijd, maar hij komt wel. Hij is oké. Hij is iets wijd nog.
wacht.
Carlo.
T-line.
Ja, back voor. Back voor.
Yep.
Yep, yep, yep. Hard. Hard. Yep, yep, yep.
Made a move at the end,
Ja, we
and I
zaten
kind
erop,
of
je kon er niks aan
missed
doen.
the
Ja,
sweep
klopt,
on
we
that.
zaten
Should
gewoon
have
op.
stayed on it.
Ik denk dat het ook die steen is.
Norwegians are still shot.
Hallen er! Hall er nære! Hall! Hall til tjukk hall!
Christopher Svall trying to remove that guard, maybe take the one that's in the house with it.
Over, yep! Yep! Yep!
I don't know what Torger was sweeping there. Didn't look very good. They just clipped their own guard.
Bedoel ik? Of wil je gewoon 10?
That opens up the red
Ik
one.
denk wel hek hoor.
Oké.
Wel goede controle. Je hoeft hem niet eens. Ja,
Noos is nog oké.
ja dat zit ik te kijken inderdaad. Dat is net maar een klein beetje vol. waarschijnlijk ramt hij hem wel vol.
So
Hij ramt
maybe
hem altijd.
something shaping up
Liefst
for
doe je
the
zelfs dit.
Dutch here. We got center guard up,
Ja, maar gewoon
sitting
heks.
second shot and an opportunity to do something with the shot rock. Certainly would like a hit and roll here. Roll in behind their own.
Ja, klopt. Ja, als je nu 2 kan liggen. Nee, hek. Ja. Dan weet je zeker dat je dan goed kan rollen.
Yep, Van Dorp.
Clean. Oh, clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Yep. Oh. Off. Nee. Yep. Close. Yep. Yep. Roll hem low.
We can roll in. Well played.
Ja.
Fortunately, they're frozen together. You just need to touch the top one anywhere. And they're all gone.
Dat ik net niet.
Let me jam on the back.
Jeg tror du kan få alle til å gå, Torgeir.
Drag it.
Touche senterlinja når du treffer den her, så får du toppen her.
A little drag effect there.
Så den
Might
spinner der
run it
ut.
back onto the red ones. Tom just says throw it hard.
Yep.
Torben Nørgaard.
Hard! Hard over! Wow! Yep! Yep! Wow! 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 Wow!
Oh, he gets all of them. Nice shot. Well played.
Faen, det er bra. Bra spill. Klasse!
And the Dutch have really nothing to work with anymore. Guards are gone. And we see it here again. Replay. Nicely done. To get all three. Missed the gem on the back too. And we're fortunate again this year. We're working with the Polar HD crew from Latvia.
Ik dacht dat niet zoveel afstand is dan, maar...
Giving us great pictures again. That's the last time I'm saying that this weekend.
Enten 4 eller 9. 4 eller 9, det er dere som bestemmer. Drar aldri det igjennom. Her er det bare å gå. Bare gå, 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 bare gå. Kom igjen, kom igjen, kom igjen, kom igjen.
Good draw weight there from Ulsrud. No deuce possible there.
Viser alle.
Zeker niet. Als ze nu rollen en we met de volgende misschien
Gewoon
een
normaal.
Goskins will try and hit this and roll
Normaal?
closer to the
Ja.
other one maybe. But certainly looking like another two here for the Norwegians.
Oh, close. Yep. 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 Hard. Yep. Yep. Hard.
I finally get a roll. It's a little late though. It rolls too far. So with that straightforward draw for Norwegians to score two.
Det er samme sporet som Torgeir, da.
Dutch have had opportunities, just haven't executed. Not quite as sharp as they need to be against a top-ranked team like this.
Rød shot, ja. Den gule er... De har full 12 for å være bedre enn gule.
Norwegians never really
Samme
being
som
pressed to
egentlig
do
det her.
anything complicated. Straightforward game for them.
du slipper på den nå. Snerter den av gårde.
Nå er det fullt hold. Nå er det fullt hold, nå er det litt tightere. Nærmere
14-4-5 at the hog.
Hardt.
Hente kosten, må hente kosten, gutter. Må hente kosten. Her, da.
Litt til, litt til, Håvard. Litt til. Bra Kostad.
It's 26 to the T-line. He did leave enough angle. Maybe there's a double error. Needs to be perfect.
Kan vise alle fasene av spillet han nå, så gå inn.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard to us, yep. Hard. Awesome throw, Carlos. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, just hits it a bit too full. Loses energy. Doesn't roll all the way across.
Det var da vi gikk I sted når jeg skulle skjerpe. Det gikk ganske ærlig for meg der, for kant.
Should be able to nose that.
Det var da vi gikk vanlig take, og vi skulle rulle over der, husker du det?
Take your two.
Skjerpa. Vanlig der.
Hit it on the nose or just off the nose on the left. I think the red one, his second shot, so not worried about the back one, just don't want to jam on it.
Hvis du, altså hår høyt eller skjerp, så får vi 2. Ja, det var jo der vi spilte I sted, så jeg tror vanlig take der ganske finis.
Wow.
Rent. Jep.
Ren.
Jep.
Ja.
Hard.
Hard.
Howard sweeping it, keep it straight.
Ja.
Must be close though. And there. Score of 2 here after 6 ends of play. And that'll give the Norwegians a commanding 5-1 lead with only 2 ends left.
Good song.
5 rock rule though. Lots can happen. Certainly get some more rocks in play at the front end. But the Dutch will definitely need to be a little more precise if they want to do anything against this Norwegian team. World Curling Tour coverage of the Baden Masters. Defending champion from last year,
Fin linje.
Nicholas Edin, off to a good start this morning against a very strong playing young
Strøken
Russian
linje.
team.
Kom igjen, gutter. Få den nære I hvert fall. Få den nære.
Peter De Cruz is here.
Få den nære.
Jeg er glad I spiller.
Mowat from Scotland is here. Wallstock,
15-7.
some top-ranked teams on the tour.
Tipper 14,5, ja. 14 blank.
As usual, taking part here in Baden. The first World Curling Tour event on the European continent for the season.
Ik heb geen
Hij is
idee waar die
goed.
is. 2.
Oké, easy.
1-2.
Oh. Hey, lijn is goed. Alleen denk je, jongens.
1. Yep, 1-2. Wouter. Switch. Yep. Yep. Oh. Mooi.
Goed zo, Carlo.
Vaag uit. Hij startte hem, maar hij startte hem niet of zo. Hij hield hem vast.
linje.
Fart er bedre nå. Å.
Strøket linje.
First World Curling Tour event, of course, at the beginning of August was the Hokkaido Bank
Norger i så fall.
in
14-1. Kølle bra nå.
Sapporo, and that was won by Masaki Iwai. He took home $11,600 for his first prize. So
Okay.
now in Europe, and then also this weekend, starting today in Manitoba.
Top 4.
The Gold Line icebreaker at the Granite.
Yep. Oh. Yep.
T-line.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, back 4.
Hard.
Hey,
Hard.
T-line, T-line.
Yep. Hard. Yep. 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 Yep.
And there's a nice rock. Finally,
Okay.
good shot.
Oh. 4.
So, and we see here the effect of the 5-rock rule. Guards can't be cleared away.
Har ikke lov å slå oss, vi har ikke noe annet valg.
Vi er ikke der.
Swa being asked to draw another one in there. So, 5 rocks in play.
Fri linje. Ja, linje. Hard linje. Hard linje. Hard gutter, få forbi den røde.
4,
Forbi den røde.
4,
Hard.
frys.
Need to go to get this in the house.
Bare frys. Linje, gull. Oh.
Yeah, there it goes. Nice shot.
Bra spill, Sva.
But lots of rocks in play already.
Ja. Ik ga wel even daarin, want dit is wel een beetje vraag. Wat denk je?
We're here in the 7th end. Dorp down by 4
Ja, dat is...
as the hammer needs to score 2 or 3 here to have any chance.
Ja.
Want het liefst gooi je...
Ja, gewoon de tap hierop. En als je op die guard zit, dan chip en
Ja.
dan gooi je hierheen.
Want je wil die op zijn neus komen, toch? Eigenlijk.
Ja, maar
Het
ik
liefst-
denk niet dat je daar komt.
Nee, maar het liefst.
Ja.
Ja. Het is gewoon backline. Ja, dat is
Ja.
te veel. Back 12.
Ja, back 12.
Ja.
Backline.
Ja. En als je split is oké.
Come down on top of that red one. Backline weight, move them around a little
Gewoon
bit.
back 12. Precies wat Carlos zei. Maar als je start je gewoon die split op die center guard.
Keep rocks in play. Ulsrud, no doubt, will start cleaning up as soon as he can.
Hek.
Oh.
Hek.
Oh.
Hek.
Oh.
Hek.
Oh.
Nice. Hek.
Yep. Yep.
Hek.
Yep. Hard. Yep.
Af
Oh.
naar die guard.
Prima.
Sitting shot. Move that one to the back of the 12-foot.
Ja,
Het is steen 4 die hier.
Ja. Den. Som fart, da.
Here we can see the picture. Yellow one's open.
Ja, rytter du rød på oversida.
But the one sitting on the button isn't really the problem.
Det er ikke ganske bra valg han gjør, altså.
Slå på den og rulle inn, da.
Når du kan slå den røde der, så må du så lenge han slår den, så lenge han slår den røde der.
Ulsrud looking at trying to remove both those yellows. Come down, skinny that yellow out. Drive that
Tror du dytter den på
over
oversida, så
that
den
red
kommer
one and drive
herfra?
that red one back onto the yellow. Looks like it could be there.
Hvis han skal slå her, så må du nesten legge på.
Ja, og så er den guffen nok å få tak i.
Ja, for det er halvveis.
Ja. Ja, du må slå på den uten å jamme her, da.
Så sånn sett er det lettere sånn sett, da, men
Hva liker du, Sva? Begge er greie. Ok,
Guess you could try it.
da kan du like å spille vanlig.
Jeg tror jeg bør spille litt løsning, Thomas.
Ok, 15 da.
So out turn. Get that yellow one on the
Up and
right-hand
down.
side. Cross over the top of the red one, drive that red one back onto the yellow, and possibly remove both yellow rocks.
Japp,
15.
japp.
A little bit
Hard
light.
over. Push.
You got it going a bit. It's really
Hard
moving.
over. Harre, harre,
Not sure if it has the weight
harre.
either.
Hard, 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 hard.
Hits it on the nose. Oh, and jams on the back.
Ok,
Not at all what he wanted. And 2 guards still in play in front of the house.
Ja, bijten achter, want je moet voor die rode blijven.
vi har han rød, Torger.
Dutch sitting first and third shots.
Har ikke mye av meg.
Eén terug. Eén lengte, jongens. Eén. Yep, yep, yep. Hard.
Top af.
Yep.
Top af.
Wow. Back. Mooi spelen uit.
Just went a little too far.
Du må prøve å gjøre den da, stikken der.
You can hit that yellow. It'll remove the red one or push the red one to the side, but I think it might remove both those yellows. Just redirect it.
Og nok til å treffe der. Skyteren må stikke dit da, så ikke han kan doble
He's looking
tilbake.
at the intern,
Der tror jeg, curler. Hack.
hitting the red. I'd be tempted to hit the left, the yellow on the left. Probably drive it back. You might be able to get both reds out, both yellows that way. Torger and Ergard going with the other turn,
Yep.
driving the red one back onto the yellow.
Hard! Hard! Wow! 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 Sva! 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 Hard! 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 Sorry. Tror jeg skal kølle litt mer.
He got himself shot, but he's sitting pretty precarious there. There's only one red counter,
Ja, dat is nog even vraag.
Ja,
and 4 foot.
liefst gooi je naar hem Sisiak, maar alleen als het niet kan.
Nee, klopt.
Oké, backline.
Gewoon tap, tap. Backline. Ja. Ja, weet ik, maar de engel is belangrijker dan dat je naar...
Hey, get to the face of that.
In ieder
The
geval,
yellow one.
shooter en met die
Push
voor
that
de
red one
overlaat is
back out
belangrijk.
to the back of the rings. He might be sitting 4.
Dus dat is...
Gotta get really close by the guard though. Not sure if it's there.
Yep.
Yeah, found Dorp.
Oh, clean. Oh, clean. Oh, low.
He's
Yep.
tapping his back.
Yep, low. Hard low. Go low. Go, 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 go.
Did he get to the face?
Oké, nice.
Getting a little messy in there.
Mooi bal, Jaap.
Jeg tror nesten det. Dørkjapp.
Ja, zacht,
I think
maar...
the top yellow one's open now. You can drive that back.
Ja. Kontrollert elver bare. Dørkjapp. Jeg tror ikke du...
Double the 2 top yellow ones out.
Torger,
Stay there.
viktigst er nesten å sitte av med
Yeah.
skyteren.
Hit it right there. Keep your red one there, protecting the red one on the 4 foot, and maybe double out the 2 top yellow ones.
Kontrollert elver. happy der.
Inn der.
Torger Nergard.
Helt vekk! Helt vekk! Håvard! Håvard, alt du har! Hard, Håvard! Hard!
Oh, they got the back one too. No bonus on that. They should have let that curl a little bit more. It looked like they overswept it. The yellow one on the left would have been gone also. Still a golden opportunity here for the Dutch. Sitting second and third.
Hoeft maar 1 steen naar achter eigenlijk. 2 stenen mag.
Scoring 3 would definitely get him back in the game.
Okay, clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Oh, clean. Oh, off.
Nice
Close.
controlled away.
Yep. Oh, af. Helemaal niks. Shit.
So 1 and 2 for the
Jeg kan
Dutch.
sikkert fryse der nå.
Norwegians laying third. Fourth rock is a Dutch rock.
Nei, du kan ikke slå der heller.
This one's not so easy.
Ja, den ryker den.
Don't know if he can get that yellow out without jamming it back onto the red.
Ja, jeg tror vi må gjøre den her. Den her får jeg aldri stikke av. I verste fall, Torgeir, hvis det er syltynt der, så går det i hvert fall, ikke sant? Da går den via der, tror jeg. Egentlig så tjukk som mulig her, tror jeg. Den der. Men altså, hvis du treffer den der, tynt
Try
nok,
pick
da
the
er det
top
liksom
one and
går
maybe
det
take the
syltynt der,
fourth
så
shot
går
out.
den via der,
He's
kan
sitting on the
nesten
left, the back.
Altså, for tynt der.
Has to be careful he doesn't jam it.
Ja, jeg tror syltynt, altså, greia syltynt der, så tror jeg det er mulig, da. Jeg sier ikke at vi skal spille på det.
Jeg tror det er nesten.
It doesn't have much of a different option there. He has to go for that and try and remove at least 1 or 2 yellow ones. You can see from here how the jam is possible there. If he hits that top yellow one wrong, he would end up rolling away, and the Dutch would
Tror du er ganske rett der. Kom her.
would sit with 3. Big shot here for Ulsrud. Of course, he's got a comfortable lead. That could quickly evaporate if he gives up 3 or 4.
Ja. Jeg tør ikke å ta mer is, altså, for at det går jævlig rett der. Du så han hadde kant 4
He
for å
needs to
dra
hit it
tappet der.
thin
Han.
enough to drive it past that red
For
one.
det er en
Roll over and
fade.
take the one on the right also. Doesn't want to hit it too thick.
Ja!
Hard.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Hard!
Hard! Whoa!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Close. Oh, he gets, wow, gets all 3. Should have been sweeping that, Christopher.
Ik denk dat we bij het tweede liggen, maar
Swa
ik
had
weet
it,
niet zeker.
kept sweeping
Gewoon
that
top
rock.
4.
He'd be laying third with that. Great shot there from Thomas Ulsrud. I didn't think that was
Ja, want anders freeze hij hem.
possible. See it again.
Het is gewoon toch top 4, want anders freeze hij hem. Gewoon top 4, toch?
Denk het
Just
wel.
hits it thin enough to
Yeah.
get both. Well, Christopher should be sweeping that rock, that right one. I don't know if Thomas was apologizing or not for that.
Kun je niet gewoon zo?
It's a nice shot.
Ja, maar je kilt wel weinig, hè?
Ja, maar als je 3 kanten open laat, heeft hij niet dubbel.
Oké.
The yellow maybe still second shot.
3-9 nog steeds. Oké, boys. Mars dat je hem freeze natuurlijk. Gewoon bij
Still a chance here for 2 or 3. Getting behind that guard. Get into a good spot. Walter Goskins.
Hij is goed.
First rock here of the 7th.
Oké, yep. Hard line.
They need to score 2 or 3.
Hard jongens. Helemaal door. Hard. Hard.
Oh,
Alles.
this is looking too short.
Hard, het is goed. Hard.
It's going to wreck on the guard.
Oké, oh.
Yeah. That won't help.
Wat was dat dan? Ita kan litt sjakkmatt da. Det eneste er hvis vi drar åpent her, så kan den doble selvfølgelig og få 2 da, hvis den er bedre.
Hvis du garder den, så har du vel ingenting. Da må du dra for igjen. Da ligger vi 3 opp.
How quickly an end can change. The Dutch were sitting really well. Great shot from Thomas, and a miss here that kind of kicks the crap out of this situation.
Da er 3 opp med siste her, hvis du slår den.
Is midt på steinen. Litt innpå.
So, well, we have a moment here. We'll be back at 18:30 Central European Time. That's about 12:30 Canadian. Toronto time, anyways. Ontario time. And we'll be here with Peter de Cruz against Mercier from France. Peter de Cruz from Switzerland, of course. That'll be our last draw for today that we'll be covering. All results throughout the day. 6 draws today.
Ja.
All on worldcurl.com.
Hard og vær!
Hard, hard. Hard, hard, hard. Hard, hard, hard. Hard, 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 hard.
And that'll force the Dutch to take one, but that won't really do a lot of good for them. They give up the hammer in the 8th, being down
Det er tydelig at vi
3.
trenger en piltrening, alle mann faktisk. Vi Hæ? Vi trenger en til faktisk. Det kan vi faktisk
Norwegians
oss, for det
certainly being the sharper team out there today. The Dutch just off.
Half hier. Yep. Yep. Ook voor lijn. Hard. Hard jongens. Hard. Hard. Helemaal door. Hard, 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 hard.
Now this is
Yep,
wrecking
yep,
too.
yep.
It's a steal of 3, and I'm sure the gloves will be coming off now. And there they are. So with that steal of 3, it's an 8-1 game for Thomas Ulsrud over Jaap van Dorp from the Netherlands. The Dutch weren't too bad. They had their opportunities, just not quite sharp enough. Certainly not against this experienced Norwegian team.
Ja, med intern og hvor mye
And with
og
that,
jeg spilte av 7-8. Intern,
We're
og så
done
hvor
with the
mye
second
skal vi ha
game
der?
of today. We'll be back at 18:30, at 6:30 or
Så mye inn på 8 fot.
12:30
Torgeir, kører det lite der,
Toronto time with
Så mye
the game tonight coverage. Teams will now do their draw shots to see the hammer, and there we see the final result, 8-1. We were live coverage here, World Curling Tour coverage of the Baden Masters from Baden, Switzerland. Hope you enjoyed the game, and hope to see you back again at later on this afternoon in about 4.5 hours or so. Thanks, everybody. Have a good afternoon.